Good day, dear viewers. Thank you for joining us today as we delve into the untold chapters of history. This chapter focuses not only on the life and death of Lieutenant Colonel Adekunle Fajuyi, but also on the enduring legacies that followed. Our camera lenses is about to tell the echoes of stories that is yet untold. A story that lives on in the heart and mind of those who have not forgotten. This story shall be told through the eyes of the only surviving son, a grandson, and others on the streets of Ado-Ekiti and its environs. We will uncover the profound impact of a hero's path beyond its limits. Join us as we uncover the narratives that uncover the narrative, the influence that has transcended generations, and the efforts taken by government in honoring this noble hero. How has the government, both at federal level, state, and local authorities, been able to preserve the history of this icon, late Lieutenant Colonel Adekunle Fajuyi? Is Post-Fajuyi legacy beyond time?
Late Lieutenant Colonel Adekunle Fajuyi was a Nigerian military officer and the former military governor of the western region of Nigeria. He is best known for his valiant actions during the 1966 Nigerian coup d'etat. Fajuyi's loyalty to his friend and leader, Major General Agunyi Ironsi, led him to sacrifice his life to protect Ironsi during a coup d'etat by rebel officers in July 1966. Their deaths marked a significant turning point in Nigeria's history, exhibiting tension between different ethnic and regional groups. Fajuyi's bravery and loyalty has since been remembered as emblematic of selfless service and unity. As we journey deeper into the legacy left behind by Adekunle Fajuyi, we step into the intimate narratives of those who were closest to him and those whose lives were touched by his unwavering dedication.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Can we meet you?
Yeah, sure. I'm Donald Oluwafemi Fajuyi, Esquire.
Okay. Your Fajuyi is which of the Fajuyis? Do you know of the Fajuyi that is an icon? Do you belong to the image of late Lieutenant Colonel Adekunle Fajuyi?
Yes, that was my father. Late Lieutenant Colonel Francis Adekunle Fajuyi. That was my father.
Your biological father?
Yeah, that was my biological father.
Okay. What can you say about Adekunle Fajuyi? Let's start with as a father. Who was he as a father?
As a father, well, having been a father many times over myself now, I can now appreciate what he was going through. First thing you have to remember was that he died at a very young age of 40, precisely. So you can imagine that himself and other state actors at the time were all in their 30s. So in other words, he was 39 and died at 40. So all of them were in their 30s, people, Katsina, and so on. Well, my first memories of him, you want me to go back in time? My first memories of him were in Enugu, to be precise. Because when he was commissioned as a lieutenant, I believe that his first post was then 3rd Battalion, stationed at Enugu. my mother and myself had to go and meet him there. And we were lucky we got an officer's quarters. That is where, in barracks they had quarters for married officers and for unmarried spinsters. So he was an average Joe. He loved his family, he loved his wife. The first thing that struck me, well, you can imagine this is from the perspective of a young child, under 6 years old. But I remember in those days, he would come home with this ammunition cartons, these ammunition cartons full of money. That was how they were paying their soldiers. I think it was the hand at that time. He would take those cartons, the office, the one, and he would bring them back almost empty, but not entirely. He would open those and still find some coins. Those days were things, found pence and shillings. Shillings and pence. And he would instruct everybody in the house, nobody to touch a copper. He would tell my mother, not a copper should miss from this thing. It is government money. I remember that because throughout his life, and in fact, those were things he taught me. You do not touch other people's property. What is not yours, you do not touch it. That's why many of us cannot touch other people's properties. The Bible has said it, keep a child the way to go. When he grows up, he will not come back. It's very true. And that was why when he became governor, I remember because I was in government house. At Ibadan, when a British man came with a briefcase, later I learned it was full of money. I don't know what denomination, maybe pounds or naira or whatever. Apparently they came to bribe him for him to continue to patronize them in whatever it is they were doing. He collected the money. He collected the briefcase from the man. And as soon as the man walked out of the door, he called for the secretary to the state governor or the government. And told him, Mr. So came. He brought this to come and bribe me, but it's part of our money that we stole. Please go and put it in the government treasury. I was running around the government house, and we were living upstairs. The offices were downstairs. So this was his life. There was also a disciplinarian. Yes. I remember because we lived in the barracks and there was me roaming around the barracks. Literally roaming, everybody knew me. Very safe inside the barracks. I was able to come out from there. So I remember one day a friend of mine, he was a white boy, my age group, we were running around together and we saw a pile of beer bottles. This Star beer. Star has been around for a long time. Neatly stacked. I don't know what the devil brought into us. But one of us, I don't know whether it was me or the other boy who started it, just took a stone, threw it at the fire. It hit one of the bottles and it exploded. Wow! We love that sound. So we began to bombard the fire. And we literally demolished it. With no thought that somebody put it there, that it belongs to somebody. Oh! After I had roamed around, and of course when it's lunchtime, we know when to go home. I got home, and there was my dad sitting in the sitting room with my mother. They were waiting for me. The owner of the pile apparently saw us, knew me, and went straight to my father's house. So as I walked in, my father now asked me, "Donald, where are you coming from?" From all over the place. We were having fun. He said, "What exactly did you do?" I said, "Well, nothing. We just saw a pile of bottles somewhere and we started to break them." We saw a pile of bottles and we started to break them. Don't know that somebody put it there. I think he had paid the man off, he had settled the man. And what he will do, he will ask you to go and get a cage. He will give you the specification. It must be 3 feet long, as thick as my finger. Go and bring it. You will go and bring it yourself. He's not the one to bring it. If it's not of the correct dimension, you will bring the correct one. Then he will tell you where to put it down and give you 6. So that will teach you not to touch other people's property. Of course, if you traveled and there was any misunderstanding at home and there were a lot of arguments back and forth, as soon as I came in, he told me, "Donald, do you know about this?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Good, I will know the truth." And then asked me some questions. Now, because I would tell him what I know, truth. Because he was always telling me, always speak the truth. No matter, don't think of the hurt that you will suffer. Always speak the truth. If you have done something wrong, be man enough to own up. Nobody is going to kill you. They may punish you, but so all these things were part of, that as they say, you don't give what you don't have. So he taught us, his children, to speak the truth, to own up, and so many other things which I find lacking in our society today. For example, if you go to another person's house, do not enter their house if you are not invited to enter. And if you are eating with somebody from the same plate, you do not put your hand across the plate to take meat from the front of the other man. It is the one in front of you that will take. These are small things, but it teaches us a lot. So, discipline, morals, that was Adekunle Fajuyi.
Thank you very much. On the day it was to be killed, were you in that?
No, I know that was so many years later. That was in Ibadan. That was in '66. Then I was 17 years. I was in high school. I really didn't know there was a coup. Well, we had added the BBC that the head of state and the governor of the West had kidnapped and taken to investigation. That's what we that was what nobody knew what these were, that soldiers would guide the soldiers. And there's a man who had completed 3 course of science in Congo. He got an NC, a military course, which the British government does not teach after that. I think only 2 black men only 2 black men had received the military course. He was one of them for the expert in Congo. No, but my aunt, his junior sister, was in government house, as well as his junior brother, Sunday. So they were the ones to give us what an account what they were happening.
Let's limit it to that, to your own account. Now, this person, you as a son, how many other surrounding parent child are still around?
Well, we had 6 children. There were 6 of us. Myself, my late brother, my late sister, Peter, and then the Isabella, both of them were fine and taking very Lagos and Canada. And they were there, my sister. My mother was, they met in Congo. And he was close, the secretary to one of the navigation's officers. And the armies are there, involving the technology, to take that back. And she named her Francis. After her father, who was Francis. I've never seen the girl. By now, he was married and had her own children.
So what that means, you are the only surviving son.
Yes, that's a good surviving son.
Thank you. Now, let's go to Post-Fajuyi. Before then, does he have any chieftaincy title? He doesn't know that as all they had was his military life. Okay, now, Post-Fajuyi now. He was buried at the popular place now called Post-Fajuyi. What would you say about government disposition to life after Fajuyi? Let's start from government towards his immediate family. What has government done for this high time? Directly to the family. Let's start.
Thank you. Immediately he died, I had just left high school. I was in my little for my age. And I think my stint at Adekunle was the only scholarship that I enjoyed. I think that thing joined me at Adekunle. Adekunle, that's after the comprehensive high school. Once then Adekunle was governor of the state, he was the one that sent us there. So I don't know how things were paid. I don't think the estate paid for our stay in Adekunle. I can count that as a scholarship, right? From the then government. Now, after my university, I was, when you were talking with people that the government job I want, the people I know, they don't not true. They don't true. That 2 years too, at Adekunle, I can say was the only scholarship we got. But at university, and the source of the funds were that all his entitlements, he had life insurance, all these were collected and shared according to customary law because he died in he died without a will. So everything had to be all under customary law. That's how we put that to the family, extended family and so on. But we did make provision for our education, our from the inheritance. Yes, from his estate. So that but I don't know what would have happened to us. We said but I find out that all of us went to school in the Arabic. I was lost, I was law. Well, he went to education and so on. We're all practice. Thank you very much.
Now, that is Western region of
Federal government, but for me.
Okay.
Coming to, and I feel bad about one thing, not for myself, but for the way families. All I have to say is something that everyone says. As you die because of your wrong, the people stay and say, look, it's not you you want, it is the wrong thing you want. And he said, no, you cannot take it. You have my permission. Wherever you are taking him, I'm going with you. That singular act endured the influence to the way that. Because they said that he was not part of the flock to hand over everything to the people. Post-Fajuyi, his wife was being the minister of Federal Republic. His son was made an ambassador. Nobody else in that time.
At national level. What about our state level too?
Well, yes. I was made commissioner for commerce and industry and so on. On the occasion of the state, we were the first set of commissioners. Can you say it was APG? Because I remember very well, like the person going to all that. All I know is that it was General Via who remembered Fajuyi, Ola before. So he the one who sent for him in Lagos. We have a house at Fajuyi Street in the we didn't even know that the mistake was going to be made. So after we discussed that and forth, I said, okay, I should just read my CV and go. The next thing, I got an invitation from the doctor Power of one of the commissioners, and all of us have been appointed from Abuja. The only Muslim that they mandated the government to keep among Muslim community. I think there should be a new Muslim. So that is the only way I can. And I say that was the same thing. No.
Thank you. Now, where Adekunle Fajuyi is ready,
Yeah.
that part is it run by the family or by the
No,
collaboration?
no. It does not belong to the family. It is not family. No. I remember I didn't even know in the 2013 when my mother died. The then governor, we were so excited to take the country, bury the woman next to her husband there. Then some ex-government officials talked about that we should not do that. The reason being that I didn't even know until then that it is now the national monument. And so, even as the state government is making I believe to believe that it's national monument. So, because by the time we are doing what by the time we inside, we know what the Fajuyi part of it.
Thank you. Finally, now that Fajuyi is gone and there is the Fajuyi part, expectedly, is there a kind of, apart from his tomb, is there a kind of maybe a museum or something where you can see part of the things that we consider monuments and artifacts of Adekunle Fajuyi apart from his tomb?
Thank you very much for that question. Always have been worked for very long. I remember the state government came at the time and collected all his uniforms, his pipe, the ashtrays he used, and so many artifacts, personal belongings. They wanted to create a museum. At the Fajuyi Park there's that building. I think it's one of the restaurant now somewhere, I don't know. That place was built as a museum. And they wanted to display, they wanted to exhibit all these items in that museum. So all those items are still in possession of the state government. I know for sure because I have interviewed some of the staff of the Ministry of Forestry, and it's confirmed that they have this. Well, we on our own in 2011, we launched. We set up this crisis Adekunle Fajuyi Foundation for peace and social justice. And we have not been very active because, well, the family itself has not got its act together. But I am now at the age where I have now stopped running around. I our children are the ones now running around. I spent all my youth running around for my family, building my own family. But now that they're all grown up and gone, I now have time for myself. So that Fajuyi Foundation is what we want now to use. The family, people, Fajuyi,
Those are his grandchildren.
yes, the grandchildren. They are the ones who are going to take over. Even whatever it is that I'm going to do, I cannot do it without them. So they're in the works, and by the grace of God, we will all be around actually.
Thank you. Your advice for state governments, especially in handling our heroes past. Would you say that Post-Fajuyi has been handled the right way it should be? What are your aspirations and expectations? What are the shortcomings and your advice for state government? Not only for Fajuyi, you can particularly say about Fajuyi, but for our fallen heroes.
Well, coming to that question, the best way that this kind of thing could be handled was to teach our youth in something in our secondary school. So how are they going to learn about that? It's not for people like yourself who now to write books and do documentaries. I remember a few youth they were undergraduates, and I can't remember the program now, but somebody asked them, "Do you know who Adekunle Fajuyi was?" They asked them, "That's Adekunle Fajuyi." No, it's not Benjamin Adekunle Fajuyi. Another said, they didn't know who he was. They didn't know who he was. I guess what? Let government go back to teaching history. If you don't know where we're coming from, we definitely will not go anywhere. That is for sure. There are a lot of Fajuyis around. A lot of men and women who have done spectacular things in various areas of human endeavor, who have beaten. Yes, I'm proud that Adekunle Fajuyi was my father, that I'm of his lineage. But I can't but remember the story of one Colonel Bello. When Babangida was head of state, there was a coup during Babangida's regime. The story then was that there was a Colonel Bello who died to save Babangida. He took what we call rare action. So the man to go and the cockpit on waited at the corridor and had to shoot out with their pursuers and unable to leave. He was still there, but Babangida could escape. Maybe you should go and ask Babangida what happened to the family of the I would be interested. Whether the man died like that. The best we have got from the East. Granted, the East has high regard for the family. There's nowhere you will meet an Igbo man and you mention your name, they will hold you in high regard. Yes, a few years ago we went to Enugu. There was this handshake across the Niger. That was because all the governors that were involved were more or less government political party. That we can teach about people and their contribution to society.
Thank you very much. Your name once again, sir.
Donald Oluwafemi Fajuyi Esquire.
Thank you very much.
From the perspective of his sole surviving son, we learn of the weight of a legacy inherited and ongoing impact it carries.
Can we meet you?
I'm Fajuyi Adekunle, a grandchild to late Colonel Adekunle Fajuyi.
And a child to
I'm a child to second son, late Barrister Fajuyi.
okay. Where were you when Adekunle Fajuyi died?
Where was I? Unfortunately, Adekunle Fajuyi died 66 when my father was in secondary school, so I was not even formed yet.
Okay. Now, but of course, you heard about your grandfather very well. Of course, what the government has done in his honor.
Very well.
In your view, would you think the government has done just to the post-Fajuyi era in terms of welfare?
Well, in terms of welfare, I might not be able to say much. But just last week, I was on a discussion with a friend, and I felt very, very and utterly disappointed in both the federal and state governments. And I'm going to pursue that vigorously. For the federal government, I think the national awards started about 30 years ago, and over 100 Nigerians, living or dead, were being honored this year. I don't know if that never been for once. Coming down to Ekiti, I think Dr. Fajuyi started this Ekiti Merit Awards 2019. They had the third edition on leaving office last year. We are honoring dead and living Ekiti sons and daughters. You'll be surprised at the point Fajuyi has not been remembered. But definitely, myself and some of my cousins, nephews, and siblings are working towards reminding them. Probably it's an oversight. I wouldn't want to say it's deliberate. I would say it's an oversight. Yeah, I think is long overdue.
For both national and state,
Yes.
now, what would you say about Adekunle Fajuyi having in this now?
Well, I remember very well 2009, when the government of the state was in government that refurbished Adekunle Fajuyi Park. A museum was built right in there with all his personal belongings in there. I never knew we could set him low as a state and as a people. Removing that important factor from the park and turning the place to, don't let me tell you what, desecrating the place and dishonoring his memory. It's seriously uncalled for. And I am going to, in conjunction with my uncle and some of my siblings, to write to government to kindly return those things back to us. If they do, they cannot handle it. But I'm aware it's go to Cocoa House in the back, where I think the 13th floor, where we do our houses. There is this museum there that has like the old world painted with Fajuyi. Some of his pictures are there, and some of his uniforms are there. I've been there like child of Christ. I know that.
So, the park in honor of Fajuyi, what is your view about it? Do you think it should be given to the family to run, or the state government should keep running it, but not as it is being run? What would you say about that?
One, it is, I don't see anywhere in the world that such monuments are being run by the family because it belongs to government. government has erred, the state government now, they have erred seriously by giving the place. I would not say we should not give it a private person. It's their property and do as they wish. But not dedicating the place now, selling beer and doing all sorts of immoralities is wrong. Bringing back that museum there, make the park more attractive, and people will come and even generate more revenue for the state than what that it is being operated now. That the government should reconsider that and seriously.
As a family, do you have unhindered access to the tomb of Adekunle Fajuyi?
That is very dicey because I remember sometimes ago my cousins came in from abroad and then they said, "Oh, we want to see where Fajuyi was buried." It was a Saturday. But I approached the gate of the park. The security guy there said we have to pay before we enter. And myself being, I don't joke with my right and left of that, I scolded the guy and stopped business there until we got his boss around and the boss said, and the boss apologized. What if I was not good enough to stop him from going out of there? Until I insisted that is it a matter that I was very there? I want to go and do things there.
So what would your advice be? Apart from the national and state awards, apart from making the Fajuyi Park what originally it should be, what other things, what other advice would you have for the state government and for private individuals?
As a young Fajuyi, I never felt proud more than, if I remember very well, sometime May or June year 2000. Yeah, when I get admission to Ife. You know, when you get admission to schools, after screening, you don't get to the point of to get accommodation. Immediately I entered the dean of social affairs office and I went through my file. He said, "Which Fajuyi are you?" I said, "Are you Adekunle?" I said, "Yes, that's my grandfather." The dean stood up with me immediately, walked me down to Fajuyi Hall, which normal Jambites are giving Angola. Walked me down to Fajuyi Hall. Normal students stay 4 in a room, on the medical floor, they stay 2 in a room, and at the quarter, I now allocated medical floor. The guy said, he said, "So this guy graduates, he will stay in this room alone." That this hall was built to honor his grandfather. But I cannot be, I'm not sure if such can happen again now. I will tell you why. The people that really knows the name and what happened are gradually going away. I think our National Orientation Agency and even Ministry of Education should seriously look at the introducing history into our curriculum in schools. Yeah, I am very sure if you ask my child now and give her back to when the parents are looking inside you say that's what it means. The most next month. That I think we should even motivate us more as a people when we hear those stories of all the society days now are betrayal, dishonest and that of that. We will see you to correct the narrative and make people like individuals, better persons to live around that. Being sincere and being loyal to your friends can be rewarding, both here and beyond.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
to me
at this 75 years.
Same to you.
I think I will fight.
The story continues with his grandson, a living testimony to the values upheld by a remarkable ancestor. And from the people of Ekiti, we gather the threads of a collective memory woven into the very fabric of the land. This interview serves as portals, connecting us to the heart of a narrative that still resonates decades later.
I want to say, sir, thank you. I'm Primary Francis Scholar for last lady, sir. The NSC chairman. Are you from Ekiti State, sir? Yes, I'm a new. Where are you from?
I'm from Igbele.
Do you know the name late Lieutenant Colonel Adekunle Fajuyi?
Yes, his household name is known all over. And I think he's back now in America.
What can you say about him?
The little story I know about him, the link to that of Jesus, somebody that died for others. I was told that there was this coup and he was to be left out in the coup, and the outcome of it will be like probably set them up, sort of, and he decided to die. He decided to die with his colleague. As a result of that. I think that was what the man was known for. I think sometimes 70s or something.
Thank you very much. But having heard that the previous government gave some promoted awards to the likes of Ekio and Abiola and some other people who gave them awards, Adekunle Fajuyi is yet to get this. What can you say about that?
Well, maybe they were not having first-hand information with the history. If they should have first-hand information about history, nobody will forget somebody like Fajuyi when it comes to post-mortem award because of what he has done. They actually believe that if he has refused to lay down his life during that time, they may turn around to be against his tribe that he has sell out, sort of. Therefore, he decided to pay the highest price, leaving and surrendering his life so that there won't be problem during that era. And as such, if I want to bring people, somebody like him is left out, there could be an error somewhere. All needed to be done is to go back the memory lane and somebody should point it out in a thought of Fajuyi. Therefore, we must commend the effort of the state government back for what they have done, naming the Fajuyi Memorial Park after him in Adekunle. I think it's a right step in the right direction. And I must also commend the effort asking these questions, that is taking us back to memory lane about somebody that has done what is vital in the history of Yoruba.
Thank you very much. Your name once again, sir?
I'm from Kola for Olatunde Joshua, the NS chairman of the state. I'm the head of department pharmacy and services at the State University.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Pleasure meeting you. What is your name, Mas? Ọmọ ìlú wo ni yẹn ma? Ẹ tó ọmọ ọdún mélòó báyìí? Ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ṣé ẹ ti gbọ́ orúkọ kan rí olóògbé Lieutenant Colonel Adekunle Fajuyi? Kí lẹ lè sọ fún wa nípa ẹ̀?
Ilé ìgbà yẹn 1966 ṣẹ́ńtì Adekunle Fajuyi olóògbé olóògbé àti àgbẹ̀rẹ̀ ní olóògbé àti olóògbé sí ọmọdé láyé jà nígbà yẹn ṣàwọn aká ìlú sí wọ́n fẹ́ kọ́ tí Fajuyi pápá ìwé ẹ̀kọ́ ní àlejò ẹ̀kọ́ máa mú ìgbà ìgbésẹ̀ ìwọ́n ìfèsì ọ̀pá That was 1966. Ilé wà nínú ọjà òkèṣà yìí. Bóyá ti ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ débẹ̀. Ilé wà nínú ọjà òkèṣà yìí. Nínú ọjà tí kò sí ìgbà wọn. Ìgbà yẹn gbogbo ètùtù kádàrà pátápátá ní òkèṣà ọmọdé. Jáde fún ìjọba sọ́kùn tó sọ̀kùn jáde. Nígbà tó ń sọ pé ìwà ló kánára jáde ní ọ̀yẹ́ ìgbàlú ó ní ẹgbẹ́ òfìṣà wà tí ṣe púpọ̀ ẹ̀kẹ́ṣẹ́ tó ń bá ẹ̀ sí máa fi gbọ́n pátápátá ìfẹ́ ìṣòro iwájú kù sí àwọn ènìyàn ọkọ̀ nínú orin àwọn tó ní ọkọ̀ ìgbàlú.
Ṣẹlẹ̀ àwọn ọdẹ tí lára wọn ẹgbẹ́ bá wà pọ̀.
Adekunle Fajuyi, Adekunle Fajuyi, agbẹ̀gẹ̀gẹ̀ ọmọ Fajuyi àdé o, àgbà ìlú ṣẹ̀dá lẹ́ o, ọmọ Adekunle o, agbẹ̀gẹ̀gẹ̀ ọmọ Fajuyi àdé Èkìtì wáṣẹ̀dá rẹ̀ o, ọmọ Adekunle o, agbẹ̀gẹ̀gẹ̀ ọmọ Fajuyi àdé o.
Ẹ ṣe máa gbọ́ ní tán lórí lẹ́ẹ̀kan. Orúkọ yín lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. Ọmọ bíbí
ìlú Ọ̀yẹ́.
Ẹ ṣe máa. What's your name?
My name is Olubewa Boshoto.
Where are you from?
I'm from Isi.
Which local government? Okay. Do you know of late Lieutenant Colonel Adekunle Fajuyi? Okay. What do you know about him?
He was a soldier. He was a soldier. He was assassinated. He was assassinated through the by the people looking for his boss. So he covered his boss. So that's why they killed him. That's what I know.
That's all you know about him. Thank you. What's your name again?
My name is
Thank you very much. Can you please tell us your name? Have you ever heard of the name Lieutenant Colonel Adekunle Fajuyi? Can you tell us about it?
Anyway, our forefather. We may not know him physically, but we had his story. One of the first grandson.
What can you do? You know what actually led to his death?
Allowed, I know it did not betray Adekunle. So
Your name once again.
my name is
We know your age. Thank you very much, sir. Can we meet you, sir?
I'm Prince the Ekiti Reggae man.
Where are you from?
I'm from Ibadan.
Okay. Have you heard about the name late Lieutenant Colonel Adekunle Fajuyi?
Oh, we mean the African hero.
Okay.
What can you say about him?
He has been a special being in my life. I even have a special song for him.
Please go ahead.
Can you stand when God is pointed at you? Where you are, choices there for you. Fajuyi this so all because of we. So let us hear this hero of ours. African hero, African hero. We know an African hero. Fajuyi African hero. Oh, African hero. Yeah, African hero. We know an African hero. Fajuyi African hero.
So can we meet you?
My name is Adekunle Fajuyi. I'm the father of school university.
Where are you from? Have you heard about the name Lieutenant Colonel Adekunle Fajuyi?
Yes, I'm father of Adekunle Fajuyi.
What can you say about him?
It's an individual of the finest individual. And when I mean an individual, it's two characters that it takes courageous to take that decision. And based on what we have, he was a former Western Nigerian governor. His base was not there. So the Agbo University, that was after the first war. It was going on. It was storing all the nutrients. And there are some certain good doctors who are training out. Fortunately, captured. That's a good thing. Which Adekunle Fajuyi and I now told the people that they can't kill this man. This man is my guest. And I think one of the major reasons why he decided, but they told Adekunle Fajuyi that you are not the one we want to deal with Adekunle. You are not our target. But because he wants to make a statement and because he doesn't want to create any kind of a war between the universities or to avoid any kind of conspiracy theory that is part of the matter. Okay, if you must kill him, and that's the reason why even at the point when they were dragging him away, he said that he was killed away. It takes someone that is at that time he was in his late 40s. He said, man, I know I should be within either the so man that has family that is to be thinking like another direction. It takes someone that have kind of a long-term vision, it's not about me that it's out today, it's not with it's out today. That act of courage, that act of oneness of unity of is not being appreciated today, it's not being celebrated today, it's not being recognized by the Nigerian government at large. Maybe just few groups of people. I think every day there should be a kind of a Adekunle Fajuyi day. There should be celebrated because if you are talking about the issue of Nigeria, imagine if Adekunle Fajuyi decided to just give a good reason. People will have been saying just by the way Igbos always agree to Yoruba prayer. They will not look at this kind of position. They will think that Yoruba is right. But if you see a man that believes in oneness of Nigeria, a man that can sacrifice his life to make sure that the whole Nigeria still being so Adekunle Fajuyi is a man with soul. He's a leader. To have this kind of like better Nigeria, I doubt you can have a leader that will say, I'll come and kill someone and say, kill me and not. I mean, this kind of, at this better Nigeria, I doubt you can actually have such kind of.
Thank you very much. What's your name?
My name is Mike.
You don't mind telling me your age?
My age.
33. Thank you very much.
As the interview unfolds, a stark truth emerges: a hero's legacy left forgotten by institutions and overshadowed by time. The echoes of a remarkable life once lived now struggle against the tide of neglect. In a country where history takes its place in the shadows, it becomes painfully evident that the memory of Adekunle Fajuyi faces its own battle. The classroom where his story should find its way into the young minds remains devoid of his name. The museum that should stand as a tribute to his courage has been dimmed by the chatter of a bar. The question arises: how does a nation overlook the significance of a man who stood up for principles that transcends generation? This documentary, Post-Fajuyi, Legacy Beyond Time, not only captures the echoes of his life, but also raises a critical inquiry into the responsibilities we bear for remembering and preserving the story that defines us.
Can we get that?
My name is
Marvelous what?
Like,
Where are you from?
I'm from Ekiti.
Where in Ekiti? Okay. Have you heard about the name Lieutenant Colonel Adekunle Fajuyi?
Yeah, that's me. But I don't know.
Can you say anything about him?
No. But I just know that she's the captain that
Thank you very much. Thank you. Can we meet you?
Yeah, I'm praised by name Adekunle.
Where are you from?
I'm from Oyo. Very bad.
Okay. So what are you doing in Ekiti?
I came here to school. They studied the theater arts next year.
Have you heard about the name Lieutenant Colonel Adekunle Fajuyi?
When I first came here, I didn't hear Fajuyi. I was wondering why that place was called Fajuyi. Not until there's a man called Adekunle Fajuyi. Now I don't like Suja, then it was killed, then trying to bring connection between Igbo and Yoruba together. That was like,
That's what you know about him.
yeah, that was like,
What's the name of today?
I am praised and very like.
Thank you very much. I will meet you. My name is Michael. Where are you from? Where in Ekiti? Ari. Okay. Have you heard about the name Lieutenant Colonel Adekunle Fajuyi?
No, actually, no. I'm just Fajuyi. That's what's familiar about me, Fajuyi.
But you don't know who the man actually is?
No. Actually,
Okay. Can we know your age?
I'm 61.
Thank you very much. Can we meet you?
My name is Jeremiah Odari.
Where are you from?
I'm from Osun State,
Where exactly?
Malaysia.
What are you doing in Ado?
I came to school for State University.
Okay. Have you heard about the name Lieutenant Colonel Adekunle Fajuyi?
No, actually, I haven't. But I've heard of the card, which is Fajuyi.
Do you know anything about the man?
Not really.
What's your name today?
Jeremiah Odari.
Sorry, how old are you? Thank you very much. Can we meet you?
My name is Adekunle Fajuyi.
Where are you from?
Ogun State.
What are you doing in Ado?
I came to visit my uncle, so in his workshop as a mechanic.
Okay. Have you heard about the name Lieutenant Colonel Adekunle Fajuyi?
Never. I don't know.
You never heard about that?
Not yet, sir.
How old are you?
I'm 25.
Thank you very much.